Good morning. It is week 6, day 3, and I just got finished. And I am sweating gross. That's okay. And, whoo, wow. This is the 10-minute run, 3-minute walking break, 10-minute run. And I was like, oh no, I did 20 minutes last Friday. No problem, no big deal. Wait, no, that's right. It's not day 3. It's day 2. Week 6, day 2. Wow. It's Wednesday. For some reason I thought it was Friday. Oh, I'm not awake. So yeah. So it's like 10, 3-minute walk, then 10. And I'm like, oh no, wow, this is no problem. Ooh, man, my legs got tired. My legs got tired. But I did it. Yeah, I did it. Oh, easy. And well, the run itself is uneventful. Got a bit of a late start this morning just because when I woke up, I just needed extra time to stretch and get all the kinks out from sleeping. So yeah, I just took a bit of extra time. So I was running way later than I usually do, and I saw a lot of people. It's like, this is why I wake up at 5 and usually jump right out of bed and go, because otherwise there's a million people. But I still did get best distance, despite that I had to do that little bit of the run, dance in place, come on person, I need to get past you, sort of thing. And yeah. I had someone, because I was, I was running this way, and then I had to, because, I always walk uphill. And then it's like, okay, it's like, let's walk. So I'm like, all right, turn around and go that way. Go uphill as far as I can in 3 minutes. A person who I passed and who had seen me running this way saw me stop and turn around and start walking. Actually stopped for a second. It was like, what? It's like, why did you stop and start walking? And I said, oh, it's couch 5K. What's that? So I explained really quick what it was. And I said, you gotta walk with me. You have to walk with me, I'm gonna tell you. And he was like, yeah. So he walked with me. He walked with me for 20 feet while I explained. I was like, yeah, it's designed to get you from being not a runner at all to running a 5K. So you don't actually have to run a race, it's just, that's the goal, is that go from not running to being able to run a 5K. As it just ramps you up, and it's an app, and it's like $2. It's like, really? I'm like, yeah, it's got a playlist built in, so you can listen to whatever. It's like, well, that's cool. It's like, yeah, it starts out super easy. And I said, I'm on week 6, it takes 9 weeks. It's like, oh. It was like, I gotta try that, thanks. I'm like, no problem. So, yay. Who knows, maybe I'll see him running. So, yeah. Whew. So our walk was uneventful, run was uneventful, so I had that. So I did see a really cool bug. It was like this big, and it was green and black, and its wings were out. It was pretty. So I actually walked by it, because he was on the sidewalk, and it looked I think it was a new cicada or something, or it looked like it was big. And it looked like it was, when they come out of their, whether it's a chrysalis or a cocoon or whatever, they always have to stretch their wings out. It looked like he was stretching his wings out. He looked, and it was shiny. He looked pretty new, so. He wasn't there the last time I walked by, so I figured he probably got to where he had either crawled under a bush to safety or a bird ate him. One of the two, so. Or he flew off because his wings were good. But man, it is humid out there. It is hot and it is humid. And it's blah. Yeah, although, bunnies, what are you doing? Yeah, we got bunnies. They like to cause mayhem. Although I did realize something as I was walking back during the cool down. I ran down and past the cool down. Once the cool down was done, I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I decided to look at the log, and it said for the run distance, it was 1.25 miles. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I went like, how much is that in kilometers? And it looked like my pace is consistent during the first and second half, which I tried to be consistent with my pace. Like except for second half of those, the workout. So I'm like, okay. So pretty much, I feel pretty cool because pretty much I ran because I've never actually like done the conversion, like done the math from miles to kilometers. I ran essentially, the first 10 minutes ran a kilometer. And then the second 10 minutes ran another kilometer because it like 1.25 miles is almost, it's like 2.011 bunch of stuff, kilometers. I'm like, that's awesome. I could run 2K. I can do that. So that's cool. That feels good. And, yeah, so I'm kind of wondering what Friday's going to bring. I'm kind of thinking, wait, 2 10-minute walk, little runs. 2 10-minute runs probably means it's going to be like a half-hour run. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll plan a different route. But I found a cool true crime podcast. That's cool. That's stuff to listen to. There are a few times it's because I found one that plays the kind of spooky music and stuff. And like now when it's nice and bright and sunny out, it's like okay, listening to this murders. But when it's like 5 in the morning and it's still dark, it's like actually dark. It's like It's like, and these like creepy sound effects, and because they kind of like do like a little like radio show right after the murder. It's like you hear like feet crunching on gravel while I'm running. I'm like, this is kind of spooky actually. I watch all the horror movies and no big deal. Like running, hear the crunch. It's like, okay, this is kind of spooky. It's like it was early morning, and I'm like, oh, this helps a lot, thanks. It does make you run faster. I found that out. That's fun. So it's like I like the radio show type true crime ones, especially when they can like play interviews and stuff. That's neat. Anyway, that's fun. I don't know, because the music is good, but I still find myself, because I know the songs, counting the minutes, and it's like, no, I want to actually do something in the brain other than try and count minutes while I'm running. Guesstimate time. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have a quesadilla. Really need one of those, and I'm gonna finish the rest of this because, yeah, it was hot and humid, and I actually got sweat like in my eyes while I was running. It's like, blah. Okay, well, see you Friday.